Listen carefully. Does your mind seem hardwired to focus on the negative? Scientists call this the negativity bias, where our brains naturally gravitate to adverse events, leaving us overwhelmed by discouraging thoughts. But what if you could retrain your mind, shifting the focus from despair to determination? Today, we're exploring 5 powerful techniques that can help you banish negativity and cultivate a proactive, resilient mindset, one that lets you concentrate on what you can control and then make change happen. First, let's talk about cognitive diffusion. This technique is designed to help you step back from your thoughts and see them for what they are. Just thoughts, not unalterable facts. Instead of getting tangled in a loop of, I'm a failure or nobody likes me, learn to observe these thoughts as they come and go. Imagine your thoughts as leaves gently floating down a stream. You don't need to chase them or cling to them. Simply let them drift away. When you notice a negative thought, try saying, "Thank you, mind, for that thought," or assign a name to it, perhaps the not good enough story. This practice reinforces that you are not your thoughts but the calm observer who lets them pass. Our second technique is pattern interruption. Negative thoughts tend to form predictable loops. Self-doubt triggers more self-doubt until a vicious cycle takes hold. To break this cycle, you need to disrupt the pattern immediately. For instance, if you're caught in a spiral of worry, physically stand up, stretch, or splash your face with cold water. Even a brief physical movement or a change in posture can help reset your mind. Think of it as hitting a reset button on your internal dialogue. By interrupting the familiar pattern, you create space for fresh thoughts to emerge, thoughts that empower rather than discourage. Next is behavioral activation. Sometimes, the best way to shift your mindset isn't to wrestle with your thoughts, but to change your actions. When negativity threatens to overwhelm you, commit to just 2 minutes of a positive activity. Tidy up a small area, write down 3 things you accomplished today, or practice a skill for a short burst. These intentional actions provide concrete evidence to counter negative beliefs and gradually build a positive mental history. Each small achievement chips away at the power of despair, proving that you can indeed steer your life in a more constructive direction. Our fourth method is thought recording. This is a practical tool for investigating your mental patterns. Whenever a negative thought intrudes, jot it down in a journal or a notes app as soon as possible. Once it's written, examine the evidence for and against the thought. For example, if you think my presentation was a disaster, list the parts that went wrong and then the moments when your audience engaged or even complimented you afterward. Seeing a balanced perspective on paper allows you to dismantle the exaggeration of negativity and reframe your experience realistically. Finally, we have mental model design. This technique is about shaping your environment, both physical and digital, to support positive thinking. Start by clearing your physical space, declutter your desk, create a distraction-free work zone, and remove items that trigger unhelpful emotions. Next, scrutinize your digital life. Replace anxiety-inducing apps with ones that promote learning or mindfulness, and set limits on news or social media consumption that feed your negativity. Also, build habits that support your growth. For instance, establish a morning ritual of gratitude, visualization, or journaling to set a positive tone for the day. By designing your environment with intention, you make it easier to maintain a mindset that favors progress over pessimism. Let's recap. We have explored cognitive diffusion to let unwanted thoughts simply flow away, pattern interruption to break cyclical negativity, behavioral activation to prove to yourself that action can change your mindset, thought recording to objectively challenge negative beliefs, and finally, mental model design to create an environment that nurtures your best self. As Marcus Aurelius once noted, the quality of our lives depends on the quality of our thoughts. Now, take a moment. Reflect on your everyday habits and ask, how often do I let negativity define my day? How might my life change if I consciously chose to shift my focus? If these techniques resonate with you, share your experiences in the comments and subscribe for more insights on transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Thank you for watching, and remember, you hold the power to reshape your thoughts and, in turn, your life.